Fehlen ja nur noch 7, ne? Aber wenn dann man erstmal so weit ist, kommen die alle so richtig der Reihe nach. So. Es war schwummerig. Was meinst du? Ach, da fällt mir was ein. Moment mal. Meinst du eventuell die Qualität? Ach so, du meinst was ganz anderes. Wie ist denn die Qualität vom Stream? Weil ich habe vergessen, wieder auf 30 FPS zu stellen, statt 60. Es läuft gerade mit 60. Also wenn es irgendwie bei irgendjemandem voll am Laggen ist, kann ich ganz kurz unterbrechen und das umstellen. Ansonsten lasse ich es jetzt so. Ja, du hast recht, der Bildschirm war schwummerig. Das ist, hast du gut beachtet. Das ergibt tatsächlich Sinn. So. Ich war mir noch gar nicht sicher, ob ich das schon sagen soll, aber wir können das hier jetzt machen. Also upsa. Ich bin so ein Genie, immer mache ich diesen Kack. Nein, vor allem, weil man hier das Menü nicht auswählen kann. Verfluchte Poetrian, er hat die Gatzenhornse. Darf ich jetzt? Ja. Also, ich glaube, wir können jetzt hier weitermachen. Wollen wir das? How can Phi and K be saved? Das ist jetzt nämlich offen. Da ist normalerweise ein anderes Symbol, meine ich. Machen wir mal, ne? Ihr erinnert euch noch hier dran, oder? Das war, ich kann das mal eben zusammenfassen. Das war der erste Weg, den wir gegangen sind mit Phi und Luna. Und dann hatten wir hier, um dahin zu kommen, Betray gewählt. Nee, Quatsch, hatten wir nicht. Wir haben Ally gemacht mit Luna. Dann sind wir in die blaue Tür gegangen. Was war denn das? Das war der Recreation Room. Danach haben wir Betray gewählt. Dann wollte Luna nichts mehr mit uns zu tun haben. Ich glaube, es waren auch schon wieder so gut wie alle tot. Und Dio war auch tot. Und das Armband, das sie brauchten, war kaputt. Das waren jetzt wieder nur noch Phi, Sigma und K waren, glaube ich, nur noch übrig. Und K und Sigma hat, glaube ich, alle Armbänder, die er braucht. Aber ich glaube, Phi und K haben nicht alle. Oder wie war das? Irgendwas war da. Gucken wir mal. Ja, und Tenmyoji und Clover waren ja auch wieder weg. Shit. They're not here.
Maybe they did go through the door, like Kay said.
With Quark's bracelet?
Or...
Or what? Oh, come on, man. You better not give me that maybe they're already dead crap. I got enough of it from Dio. You've got to be kidding me. This isn't funny, Phi. If you're right, then you, Kay, Quark, and I are the only people still alive in here.
Hey, lay off. I want to believe they're alive too, but...
We heard a noise and turned. Ja, und ich glaube, jetzt kommt Kay. Ich glaube, Kay war weggegangen, um die zu suchen. Und kommt jetzt wieder mit dem Armband.
Did you get Dio's bracelet?
Achso, ne, er war weggegangen, um Dios Bracelet zu holen. Weil Dio ist schon tot. Aber Tenmyoji und Alice... Ach, Alice ist auch schon tot und Luna auch. Aber Tenmyoji und Clover hatten sie gesucht.
Well, technically, yes, but...
Huh?
Best you just see it. This is what I found in Dio's pod.
Ich kann das jetzt auch skippen, aber ich glaube, das ist ganz gut, das nochmal eben laufen zu lassen. Did here's his hand. It's still attached to it. Das geht doch gar nicht, der war doch schon tot. What the hell?
I assume whoever murdered Dio did this.
But why? There's no point.
I can't say for sure, but if I were to guess...
Genau, und jetzt gingen die Türen auf.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
With a bracelet like this, I doubt we can get past the secondary door.
That means Kay and I... will...
Oh no. Shit. You're gonna...
When the time comes, those 3 doors will automatically close.
Ja, siehst du irgendwo eine Säge hier?
If anyone is left outside after they close, they'll be penalized.
I see. That's what they wanted. Whoever killed Dio wanted to use the game to kill me and Kay. That's why they broke the bracelet.
I think so. It makes the most sense.
How can you be so calm? In 5 minutes you're gonna be...
Go on ahead, Sigma. You have those bracelets Kay gave you, right? You should be able to get through the secondary door with those. So just...
Fuck that. You know I can't just ditch you guys like that.
But if you stay here, you'll...
You think I don't know that? But what kind of a monster am I if I just leave you here to die? Oh, god damn it. This was bad. What was I going to do? I needed to calm down. Just calm down. Calm down and think. There had to be a way to save them. There had... Huh.
The first is an anesthetic called Soparil Beta. The other is a muscle relaxant called tubocurarine. Your bracelet also has a bunch of needles on the inside. If you break the rules, those needles hop out and inject you.
My brother told me about that. Neostigmine is a type of cholinesterase inhibitor. That means it's sort of an antidote for tubocurarine. I knew it!
Give it back! I found it, so it's mine.
Of course. The antidote.
The antidote?
I didn't have time to explain. I took off running toward the exit.
Sigma, where are you going?
Stay here. I'll be right back. I bolted out of the warehouse toward the treatment room. I think Dio put it in his pocket. Stimmt, Dio hatte in diesem Pfad das Ding. Come on. Please still have it. Sweat was pouring down my face, but I didn't bother to wipe it off. There wasn't time. I dug frantically through Dio's coat until... found it. Oh. There's only one dose. The injection gun uses the whole bottle at once. Shit, I can't save both of them.
1 minute remains until
Oh shit, wir haben nur eine Minute. Fuck. 1 minute, shit. I spun around and shot out of the treatment center.
Three, 2, 1. Chromatic doors.
Oh, Kacke.
closing.
Well, shit. No, you gotta be kidding me. Das ist nicht gut.
Oh dear.
Dear indeed.
Sigma.
Oh. That was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist. Barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic. Soparil. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor. Ouch. No, I couldn't fall asleep. I had to give one of them the antidote before my bracelet injected me with tubocurarine. With every ounce of strength I could muster, I forced my eyes back open. Kay and Fire lay limp on the floor in front of me. In my right hand I could feel the injector gun with its precious cargo. I could only pull the trigger once. Who was I going to choose? I? Or Kay? No, what was I thinking? There was only one answer. Why? I didn't even have a choice. After all, Kay's entire body was covered in impenetrable metal. I'm sorry, Kay. I summoned up as much energy as I could and dragged myself toward Fi. After what felt like an eternity, I was finally within arm's reach. With no time to waste, I pressed the gun to her arm and pulled the trigger.
Sigma, what the hell did you...
I injected you with neostigmine. It's a type of colonizer of that thing here. It's the antidote to the muscle relaxant.
Why did you pick me?
Because I can't use the injection gun on Kay. It would never get through the metal.
Then why didn't you inject yourself?
Huh. Guess you've got a point. Honestly, didn't even cross my mind.
You're the biggest idiot on the planet.
Hey, come on. Is that any kind of thing to say to somebody who's about to die? How about something more tender?
No. Screw this. I don't want to live if it means being in debt to you. No goddamn way. I'm not gonna...
Her words slurred and slowed, and her eyes fluttered closed. She wasn't dead, of course. I could hear the faint sound of her breathing and see her chest rise and fall. Good. Fi's gonna be alright. But, Kay... I looked over in his direction. That was when I noticed it. Open. There's a hole here on the back of your head. It looks like you insert something. It says open, so maybe if you put some kind of key in there.
You could open up the suit and take the mask off.
Wait, then he... Stimmt! Das war vorher noch nicht auf Open. Der hat es aufgemacht. Das hat man im Rückblick gerade gesehen, das war nicht auf Open. Aber wer und warum, wann? It's empty.
Yes.
Stimmt, er saß doch irgendwann mal vor diesem einen Safe und hat da hinterher gesagt, da wäre nichts gewesen. Hat er wohl gelogen. Was there something in there before?
No. It was empty when I found it.
But what if he'd lied? Could Kay have taken the key? How he had gotten it, it didn't really matter anymore. What did matter was that Kay had been able to remove his armor. And he had. Oh, shit. Holy shit. That would mean Dio's killer is... Der hat doch irgendwann gesagt, dass er sich nicht gut fühlt und hat sich hingelegt. Vielleicht hat er ja nur seine Rüstung dahingelegt. I coaxed as much strength as I could from my increasingly lethargic body and crawled toward Kay. Kay, wake up. Come on, talk to me. I grabbed his shoulder and shook him until he finally shifted and spoke.
Sigma.
I just need to know one thing. Did you kill Dio? You weren't sleeping, were you? After I left, you took off your armor. You didn't want to go the same way I had, so you took the other door. After you went the long way around through the warehouse and the crew quarters, you headed for the elevator. Zu dem Zeitpunkt hat man sich mit Fi außerhalb der Lounge unterhalten, wo Kay angeblich geschlafen hat. In Wahrheit aber seinen Anzug verlassen hat und nur den Anzug da hat liegen lassen. Kurz danach sind Sigma und Fi dann in die Lounge gegangen und da lag immer noch der Anzug. Und dann haben sie doch so ein komisches Geräusch gehört von draußen. Naja, jetzt wird's auch erklärt. I bumped into Fi and we went back to the lounge to check on you. We saw you. Or we saw your armor, I guess. But then you would have been out of it. While we were in the lounge, you went to the treatment room and killed Dio. You must have turned off the oxygen to his pod, although you probably didn't stick around to make sure he died. I'm betting you were in a hurry to get back before Fi and I noticed something was up. Once you got back to floor A, you needed us out of the lounge, so you made a noise in the hall to lure us out. Das war doch die Stelle, wo ich mal aufgehört habe. Then you ran around and took the long way back to the lounge so you could enter through the rear door. Während Sigma und Phi wie Idioten dem Geräusch hinterhergelaufen sind. Die sind ja sogar noch im Fahrstuhl nach unten gefahren und haben aber niemanden gefunden. Once you were there, you put your suit on again and waited for us. As soon as we found Dio's body, we did exactly what you had expected. Okay, wake up. Something's happened. You pretended to wake up, very disoriented and confused. What is it? Come on, Kay. I'm almost out of time. Did you kill Dio?
Yes. Your reasoning is correct. I killed him.
Why?
Because I couldn't forgive him. He took the life of someone very important to me. I couldn't...
Who did he kill?
The old woman.
What?
She was like mother to me. She showed me how to see meaning in my life.
Wait, are you saying...
Yes, I am. She was the woman who came here when I was 18.
Hat doch mal seine lange Geschichte erzählt. Und wie irgendwann hat er doch erst einen Roboter bekommen als Mama und dann ist irgendwann so eine alte Frau aufgetaucht. Hold on. What do you mean here? Stimmt, das hat er letztes Mal nicht gesagt.
Sigma, unfortunately, we are out of time. There's something I have to tell you. I made a promise that you would hear it. Do you understand? This is very important. You must pay attention.
Ich hoffe, jemand hat einen Stift und Zettel.
Cannot forget.
Forget? He wasn't making sense. I was about to die. How on earth would I be remembering anything for more than a few seconds?
If you see a lion with two heads devouring the sun, remember these letters. M-I-L-K-E-V-O-L-I.
M-I-L-K-E-V-O-L-I.
This will open the second gate.
What the hell? Hey, Kay, who told you to tell me this? No. Who are you? Show me. Show me who you really are. I grabbed a hold of Kay's mask and tore it off. What? No, that's impossible. That face. It's my face. I felt a sharp pain in my left wrist, and my body collapsed unceremoniously. The second drug, tubercularine. My vision began to blur, and my head felt unnaturally heavy. The world faded away, and my consciousness slipped down into the cold, dark waters of nothingness. What the fuck? Tja, gleich noch ein Ending mit einem großen What the fuck dahinter. Aber würde das nicht erklären, warum Kay, obwohl er die Rüstung abnehmen konnte, sie weiterhin angelassen hat? Denn wie würden wohl alle gucken, wenn da jemand mit demselben Gesicht wie Sigma rumläuft? Aber warum? Das war das K-End. Ja. Auch das letzte Ending gibt alle Antworten. So, hier kommen wir nicht. Solve the mystery of the two-headed lion, da kommen wir nicht weiter. Das heißt, ich würde sagen, als nächstes, wir waren ja hier in der Mitte unterwegs. Als nächstes machen wir das vielleicht mal fertig. Wir haben ja ganz am Anfang, haben wir gegen Tenmyoji gespielt und ihr wolltet alle unbedingt total die fiesen Drecksäcke sein und Betray wählen. Das machen wir jetzt vielleicht mal richtig, weil danach hat Tenmyoji uns überhaupt nur einen Scheißdreck erzählt. Und gehen jetzt mal dahin und sagen Ally. Wäre ich jetzt mal so dafür. Naja, das würde voraussetzen, dass er dieselbe Kleidung auch darunter anhat. Das habe ich jetzt nicht gesehen. As fine I stepped out of the AB room. Und der war echt nachtragend, ja. I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer. Stinkt wie ein Sacktoter. Was hat er dir denn bitte getan? Tenmyoji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. Das war, nachdem sie die alte Frau gefunden haben, ne? Ja, das war, wir sind jetzt wieder recht am Anfang. Wir sind mit Fei aufgewacht. Dann sind wir mit Tenmyoji in die Infirmary gegangen. Und jetzt haben wir Ally gewählt. Ach ja, und haben vor der Wahl noch die tote Frau gefunden. Tenmyoji was left behind. His footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that? Ich glaube, das... Nee,
so you chose Ally, huh?
You don't get to complain. I won, remember? Ach ja, wir haben Schere, Stein, Papier gegen sie gespielt, um aussuchen zu dürfen, was wir wählen. Und sie hatte in diesem Pfad nicht gewusst, dass man bei 0 BP stirbt. Das hatte sie ja in dem Pfad ganz links, hat sie uns davor gewarnt. Deswegen war sie in dem Pfad links ja auch irgendwie viel erpichter darauf, dass wir Betray wählen. Ich glaube, hier hat sie es uns, weiß ich gar nicht, hier hat sie es uns, glaube ich, empfohlen, aber nicht so mit so viel Nachdruck.
Not complaining. I just think you're being a little soft-hearted.
Oh, you worry too much. I'm sure Tenmyoji chose Ally too.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You don't have any facts, just misguided optimism.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! No! Hey,
Ja,
we're about to announce the...
Dann wollen wir sehen.
Fine.
We should have a look.
Good. Looks like you're all here.
Let's get ready!
D2.
Demaskiert!
Round 1!
The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
We shall. Mann, ist das ungewohnt, dass noch so viele Leute da sind. Kay und Clover haben gegen Luna, Dio und Quark gegeben. Ich muss das gleich in der Übersicht nochmal sehen. Was? Moment mal. Der hat doch letztes Mal Ally gewählt. Der war doch deswegen so stinkesauer. What's going on? Bevor wir dazu kommen, was hatten wir hier? Kay und Clover haben gegen Luna gespielt. Da hat wahrscheinlich Kay Clover überstimmt und Betray gewählt. Luna hat natürlich mal wieder Ally gewählt. Dio und Quark haben Betray gegen Alice. Da hat Dio bestimmt Quark zur Seite geschubst und Betray gedrückt. Und wir haben Ally gewählt und jetzt... What?
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Sigma. Phi. I'm sorry.
Tenmyoji chose Betray? Why? He chose Ally last time.
Wait, last time?
Wait, what?
What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, what are you talking about? That's what I said. Nothing. The truth was, I didn't know why I'd said that either. What the hell? The words had just appeared in my mouth before I knew I was saying them.
Right. Look,
I'm sorry. I swear.
See, I told you. A soft heart is the easiest to break. Do you understand what kind of game this is now?
Just tell me one thing, Temyoji. Why did you do it?
Are you serious? Someone's dead, and not just dead, murdered. I got no reason to think that murderer wasn't one of you. Only an idiot trusts someone he's never met when there's a killer on the loose. You think I had a choice? Right. I think that's enough for me. I'm old, and I'm tired. So tired.
Temyoji shuffled off, the same weight I had seen earlier sitting heavy on his shoulders. It was only then that I noticed an angry voice nearby.
Hey! What the hell is this?
Schönes Gesicht.
Hey, look, lady, I was gonna choose ally, I swear to God. But just as I'm about to do it, this little bastard runs in and hits the betray button.
What?
Oh, come on. Really gonna just try and play it dumb, huh? You're a manipulative little twerp, aren't you?
Quark, is he telling the truth? Were you the one who chose betray?
No! I didn't do anything! I didn't have a chance to do anything before Mr. Dio pressed the button! I'm telling the truth! I promise!
Sure, kid. Whatever. The cute and innocent act isn't gonna work.
No!
Fine, you just wait.
Uh-oh, you just wait. Alice turned on her heel and stormed off before Quark could reply, leaving him alone with Dio.
Man, this is all your fault, Quark.
My fault? Why are you blaming me? How could you do that, Mr. Dio? You're a jerk.
I moved away silently to let them stare daggers at one another. It seemed that theirs wasn't the only team facing some friction, however.
We aren't trying to blame you.
But, I mean, if you just think about it, wouldn't it make sense to choose betray?
Naja, das Gespräch haben wir ja letztes Mal mit angehört. Jetzt kriegen wir davon nur das Ende. Die arme Luna.
Forget it. I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys.
The air in the room seemed to turn thick and sour, hanging over us like a brooding angry cloud. It was a grim omen of darker times to come. Na toll.
Zero, when does the next round start?
Okay, das kennen wir. Bladibladibla. Es wird jetzt gleich nur wieder kurz unterbrochen, weil die Namen von denen, die möglicherweise sterben, anders sein dürften.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Alas.
Diesmal sind es Alice, Sigma, Phi oder Luna.
Maybe Mooney.
Or maybe everyone.
What?
What?
Yeah, why am I guess.
Okay.
I get it. Sigma, Phi, Alice and I only have one BP. If any of us chose ally and got betrayed,
Das konnte ich jetzt auch wieder nicht skippen, weil das ja in dieser Fahrt wieder andere Leute
our
waren.
BP would drop below 0.
What? What the hell?
Gut. Dann verabschiedet sich das dumme Ding. Sigma fragt sich wieder, warum er hier gelandet ist, wen er denn bitte schön angepisst hat, dass er so entführt wurde, erinnert sich aber an nichts weiter. Ja, jetzt gehen wir wieder alle anquatschen. Das ist jetzt auch wieder dasselbe im Grunde. Das kann ich auch überspringen. Da reden sie von einem Artikel.
Six.
Hier. Oh, stimmt. Der hat ja jetzt was anderes zu sagen. Der hat uns ja letztes Mal, ja, er war sehr nachtragend.
What do you want?
What? I just came by to check up on you.
Oh, I thought maybe you were here to kill me.
Why would I do that?
Because I betrayed you in the last AB game. I'm the reason you and Phi are down to 1 BP.
Yeah, but that's hardly a reason to kill you.
Maybe.
It was clear that conversation wasn't going anywhere. I shut my mouth and looked around the room. Flippt Quark jetzt wieder aus? So, is it just you here?
On this side of the divider, yeah.
This side?
Quark's over there, having a look around. And there's... You really gonna make me say it?
Oh, the lady who was murdered, you mean? Yeah, you've been acting kinda weird ever since we found her. Why is that?
Well, what, isn't that normal? We found a dead body. Who the hell doesn't get a little freaked out? What ain't normal is all of you just running around like nothing happened. Hell, Some of you probably don't even remember she's in here.
That's just because we've got a lot of other stuff to think about. Can you blame them for being a little single-minded? They're trying to escape from a game that's just made it clear it has no problems killing them.
Oh, just trying to survive, huh?
Yeah.
Then don't you think we ought to figure out who killed her first?
What does that have to do with anything?
You don't think much, do you? I'll bet you a pound of neodymium. The bastard who grabbed us is the same bastard who killed her.
Neo what? Und ich glaube, das hatten wir auch schon. Ja.
Forgive me if I don't feel like spilling my guts to a guy who probably hates him right now.
Oh ja, das ist jetzt anders. Letztes Mal hat Sigma halt auch gesagt, dass Tenmyoji irgendwie so ein bisschen suspicious ist. Vor allem auch wegen der Art und Weise, wie er mit Quark redet. Und wollte halt auch wissen, when or where did senior abduct you? Und letztes Mal wollte er ihm das halt nicht sagen, weil wir ihn betrogen haben. Und jetzt gibt er das als Grund an. Alright, fine, I'll just ask Quark. Ja, das hatten wir auch letztes Mal und ich glaube, dann war Quark so komisch drauf. Kommt das jetzt wieder? Ja, kommt wieder. Gut, das war ansonsten also auch dasselbe. Schade, ich dachte, er würde uns jetzt vielleicht ein bisschen mehr sagen. Und die... Ach ja, die erzählen hier vom zweiten Known-Regame. Genau, jetzt ist Quark umgekippt und jetzt flippt er, glaube ich, gleich aus. Ja, das können wir ja alles überspringen. Das kennen wir ja alles schon. Sie injizieren ihn, stellen fest, dass er Radical 6 hat. Stellen dann fest, dass sie jetzt schnell zu den Türen müssen. Und genau, und jetzt haben wir mehr Optionen als letztes Mal. Letztes Mal war es ja so, dass wir nur eine Option hatten, weil wegen unserem Betray keiner mit uns gehen wollte oder so. Irgendwas war, warum es nur eine Option gab. What do you mean?
The people who have 1 BP.
So you, Phi, Luna, and Sigma?
Yes, exactly.
All right then. Who do you want to go with, Alice?
Anyone but Dio. I'd rather die than get paired up with that. Just anyone but him.
Nett.
Damn. That's a lot of hate.
What did you expect? You betrayed me.
Hey, I told you already. That was Quark.
I don't believe you.
What? You're telling me you trust him more than me? Anybody other than Dio could mean Quark, you know. You willing to pair up with him?
He's asleep. I don't really think I need to worry about him voting.
I glanced over at Quark. He looked tiny, cradled in Kay's arms, fast asleep. If I didn't know better, I'd think he was just a kid who had tired himself out from playing too hard.
All right, bye. Who do you want to go with?
Anyone other than Tenmyoji is fine. My reasoning is the same as Alice's. He betrayed me last time.
Well, I guess that's fair.
If we want to honor Alice and Phi's requests, then we can go with any option besides C.
Und C war die wir letztes Mal hatten. Also,
so,
passt das ja.
A or B?
Hold on. We've got 2 other people with 1 BP. How about you, Luna?
I don't really have a preference. Clover and Kay did betray me last time, but...
They're both pairs now, though. And since you're a pair too, there's no way you would end up going through the same door as them.
Yeah.
Alright then, Sigma. What about you?
Let's see. Clover and I were a pair. Oh, Christian, wir dürfen ja in diesem Pfad wieder mit Clover weitermachen. That meant that I had to choose one of the 3 solos. Gut, Green Door with Quark war das, was man hier macht. Das wird dieses Mal nicht gehen. Also, wollen wir durch die blaue Tür mit Tenmyoji oder wollen wir durch die rote Tür mit Dio? Das sind dann wahrscheinlich diese 2 Pfade. Worauf habt ihr Bock? Lasst es mich wissen. Während ich auf den Lag des Chattes und so warte. Und mal eben was nachschaue. So, interessant. Beides nicht so prickelnd. Ja, das stimmt wohl. Dio. Was sagt Mr. Christian? Und Alex? Als er nicht gerade wieder Babypopos sauber macht. C geht nicht. Okay, dann waren wir schon bei zwei Dios. Ich weiß nicht, ob Simon gerade im Chat ist. Na gut. I'll take Dio. That means the red door for us. Yay.
Whoa. Betting on the dark horse, huh? It feels kind of weird to say that about myself. Anyway, might as well be polite. Thank you.
Are you okay with that, Clover?
Well, I don't really trust him, but if Alice really wants to go with option B...
Yes, this works fine.
Sie ist dann mit Tenmyoji. Okay.
Kay, Tenmyoji, and I will take the green door. It's not great, but it's better than Dio.
Das sollte man auf dem T-Shirt draufstehen haben. It's not great, but it's better than Dio.
I'm good.
Well, I'm willing to do option B. Quark should be fine if he's with Luna.
Okay, I'll take good care of him, I promise.
Also, Fi und Luna sind da mit Quark unterwegs. Okay. What about Fi and Kay?
No problems here. I'll take Quark and Luna and we'll do the blue door.
I also approve of option B. I will take the green door, correct?
Yeah, good. Looks like we're all set. Kay nodded and handed Quark gently to Luna.
10 seconds remain until
Come on, guys, hurry. The door's already closing.
Coming!
I know!
With seconds to spare, we leapt across the threshold. Oh Gott, Simon, dieser Raum, der jetzt kommt, ist furchtbar. Du musst mir helfen. Oder so. Achso, ich glaube, das ist wirklich... Ich glaube, da kommt ein Rätsel, das wir beide selber nicht kapiert haben. Kann ja nur super werden, ne? Ich mache gerade tatsächlich schon mal die Lösung für den Raum auf. Nur für den Fall, dass wir da total verzweifelt festhängen. Okay, los war. What is this? Well, there are 3 different doors.
Which one do we take?
Dunno, but it looks like they're all locked anyway.
Also ich versuch's natürlich erstmal so, ne? So ist es nicht. Nur wenn wir irgendwo überhaupt nicht mehr weiterkommen.
So this is a dead end? Great.
No, hold on. What's this thing?
Well, it's got a lever on it.
Don't get too
Sagt man nicht
attached.
Lever? Ich dachte, das
It's
heißt Lever.
probably a lever.
Okay. Are you serious?
Yeah, pretty good, huh? Am I great or what?
Ich frage mich, wie viel unfreiwillige Kopfnüsse das Gerät aushält.
Huh? Huh?
Hey, Sigma, is this chick simple or something?
I wouldn't rule it out. Let's just take it easy with her, okay?
Hey! What kind of a gentleman has a secret conversation in front of a lady? I guess it can't be helped, though. You boys just secrete secrets. Oh man, I'm good.
Sigma, please, let me give her a smack.
I wouldn't do that. What if it only makes it worse?
Well, I think that's enough genius comedy for now.
Genius comedy. Mm-hmm.
How about we throw that lever?
If that was genius comedy, I thought you said we should stay away from it.
Well, you don't really think anything bad's gonna happen if you pull it, do you? Besides, it's not like we can go back.
Best bros after that. Würde mich nicht mal überraschen. Oh, we can go back.
Fine, I'll do it. Ready? Here we go!
Huh, the center one opened.
Looks like the others are still locked, though.
Through the center one, then. Forward!
Without waiting for a response, Clover marched through the door. Dio and I shared a glance, shook our heads, and followed. Dass ich das noch erleben kann. Das Spiel macht Dio sympathisch. Laboratory. Nein, nicht das Laboratory. What is this place?
Well, it said laboratory on the door, didn't it? I figure that means they're dissecting frogs or building mine rays or something.
A laboratory, huh?
Do you think they might research stuff like viruses here? If they do...
Good idea. Ja, genau, Simon. We might be able to find some of that Axelavir.
If we do, we can cure Quark.
You really think it'll be that easy?
Well, somebody's a positive thinker, huh?
Shut it. Just saying. This place hasn't exactly been set up for us to succeed so far.
Well, we won't know until we look. So let's get started.